believe that! I can't believe that! This is gonna be fucking awesome. Tell him, Steve Dave. They saved Edison's brain.
Edison or Einstein?
Einstein.
Einstein's brain.
And wasn't it like smaller?
Well, Edison, I think. Well, didn't Edison hate Einstein?
Did he? Well, he might have, because he was a
rival.
He was a notorious anti-Semite, right? Edison?
Hitler? Or
no, Thomas Edison.
Yeah, didn't he write like articles on anti-Semitic?
Yeah, like Henry Ford too.
Ford I know is a big one.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong about Edison. I don't think so though. Edison also was like, he was one of these guys. He was like one of these dudes who like other people would invent shit and then he would like take it and like twist it a little bit. You know, like there's tons of like
it still goes on though.
Like Nikola Tesla invented shit that I guess, you know, he's not nearly as well known, but
didn't he have like weird out there theories, Tesla? Wasn't he like...
He was like time traveling guy, right?
Yeah, he was like science fiction. You ever read up on him? I bet you'd like him a lot.
No, I've never
he was into like some real
like a lot of his theories
science.
Were like they did.
Sounds
they
like
science fiction type
I'm sure
stuff.
it was all nonsense, though, right?
I don't know. He's still a respected inventor and scientist, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know. What's his name? Einstein.
Tesla coil.
Einstein thought that he could talk to the dead, though, didn't he?
Did he?
He didn't invent a phone that could talk to dead people.
I found it. Well, I guess it still hasn't been perfected because I haven't. When I went to get my my new cell phone, I didn't see any.
Well, what
there.
kind of genius really thinks that like I'm going to try to work on something? Like how fucking how out there are you if you're like?
Where do you start?
Yeah, I want to talk to dead people via a phone. I mean, you'd have to be like no matter what you could have created. I don't know. What's the greatest invention right now that you're thankful for every day? Indoor plumbing?
Sure. Air conditioning.
What trumps indoor plumbing?
Nah, you're right.
Really? I mean, when you think about it, is there anything?
If for no reason I ain't got to go outside to take a shit in the winter and there's spiders and stuff going all over my asshole and balls.
Imagine that though, how fucked up it would be in this world if every night you had to look around like when you're outside looking for human feces.
I would just shit in a bucket and throw it out the window.
Well, I mean, you could also have like an outhouse or something. I mean, you've got a nice plot of land out there.
You're right. I forgot
right
about
in the dumpster.
But like, it would be horrendous to have to change your outhouse weekly, like get rid of it.
Well, shit, even electricity. Like when there's a storm comes through or like electricity goes out, you're constantly flipping on the light and you're like, fuck, I forgot.
It's truly.
But I would deal with that
horrific.
over no indoor plumbing.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you said you can't have electric or you can't have indoor plumbing.
I want indoor plumbing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I want indoor plumbing. Electric. Yeah, I'll go without electric. I'll just go to sleep when it gets dark. I don't care.
4:30 in the winter.
But yeah, I mean, so let's say like whoever, even if the guy who invented indoor plumbing was like, I'm inventing a phone that talks to the dead, I'd be like, he's fucking nuts. He's crazy. Fucking commit him.
Thanks for the toilets. Now we're putting you away.
But what does it say about the talking to the dead phone?
Well, it said not Einstein.
It was Edison.
Edison?
Yeah, it was Edison.
How far did he get?
Well, it says in 1920, Americans were still reeling from the horrific casualties of World War I. Yet there was a bunch of spiritualism, Ouija boards, and the slew of new technological inventions from men like Thomas Edison were capturing the national zeitgeist. What does that mean? Attention?
It's like
that word used. I don't know what
it's like an idea in the air that people are grabbing on too.
It says Edison told, in 1920, Edison told American Magazine that he was working on a device known as the spirit phone. In other words, a phone that would let him let the living communicate with the dead. The result was a national craze. The magazine that broke the story received over 600 letters to the editor from people obsessed with the device. That'd be bigger than an iPhone, right? These days.
It'd be an app on your fucking iPad.
Yeah. You could Skype with the dead.
Who would be the first dead person you call, Q?
Well, do you have everybody's phone number, or?
Well, I mean, you got to call. Who's the? Well, you just call 411 on your fucking
directory of the dead.
I mean, not family members because I talk to my grandparents.
That, right?
You call your grandparents?
Yeah.
That's sweet. I didn't think, that does, he is he's not the pussy hound. That shows a lot.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because I would call Bin Laden. I'd be like, how do you want that porpoise fuck you little bitch?
Tell him, Steve Dave. Click. You're pranking Bin Laden. He's got more to worry about than fucking our pranks where he's at, bro.
Yeah, no schematic or prototype was ever found, so it probably was just a hoax, and Edison was messing around with the reporters.
After you call your grandparents,
Right.
who else? Who's like the next call? You can only make
You
two,
say he's
two
like,
calls
it shows he's not just a pussy.
because it cost about $1 million to make a call anyway.
Oh, shit.
Who's getting the money?
I might not call my grandparents then if that fucking toll.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, well, then they can't hear you and shit. Huh?
You were just America just embraced you, and now they're fucking they're repulsed again.
I gotta be me, Walt.
That 10 seconds was a wild ride.
Yeah, it's like $1 million, and you only get like 20 seconds.
I mean, I guess 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Well, then I would call my grandparents. I'd be like, you okay? Yes.
Or would you ask, like, what would be the question? Like, what's it like over there, or would you not want to know?
You watch me when I jerk off?
No.
Perverts.
It was worth it. What if they say yes? What would be the things you ask your grandparents? At $1 million, 20 seconds, you only got a short list.
Right.
Would it be like, what's it like? Would you want to know what it's like on the other side?
Yeah, I mean, could they, well, it's going to take me 5 seconds to ask the question, so can they sum it up in 15
Did you guys
seconds?
fuck when you were 85? I don't care about my boner, Grandma.
No, I mean, I guess I would ask her, like, are they all right? Like, what's going on out there? Hopefully I wouldn't
What if
give
they
them
said no? How horrible would it be then? How horrible would it be? Like
Like they're just
Quinn!
screaming.
Hell?
Yeah.
No!
My grandparents
gotta
call me
help
Quinn.
What'd you say?
My grandparents call me Quinn. Like, all right, Quinn, how's it going over there?
Yeah, what if you call and they're burning in hell?
That wouldn't be good, man. I would like to avoid that. Is there anything I can do? And then 20 seconds is up.
Come on, let him answer though.
No.
Would you want to know what it's like on the other side?
I mean, more than 20 seconds?
All right, yeah, unlimited time.
Yeah, well,
Still cost $1
absolutely.
million.
That's the plan he has?
You
Sure.
gotta take out a loan to call your grandparents.
See, right. Oh, I'm like, is it them? Is it some fucking wily spirit, a demon or some shit like that? Because you know, it's
no.
like,
Edison perfected it. It works.
okay, it's definitely my grandparents.
Yeah, why is it so hard to fucking?
Well, because that's how
Why
I
you-
feel. Like I
why
feel like
you-
if I'm asking them questions, they give me answers.
What
Like
would you ask
later
them
on.
to prove it? Like, what would your...
Yeah, that's a good. Like when John Edwards, that prick, is like,
Right.
I'm talking to your grandparents.
Quinn, it's your grandmother.
I could ask like what was the name of their dog, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah,
All right, well, do you really need proof? Wouldn't the voice alone be enough recognition?
I think I would be mistrustful of anything that spoke to me through a box.
I need to pay $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still, though, would you want to know what it's like on the other side?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Absolutely.
Or you wouldn't be. You would. What if it's not what you think it's going to be? Would that make it even more?
I don't think it's
horrific
going to
up
be
here?
anything. So fucking any answer they give me is like, what do you mean, like good or bad? If they're just like, no matter what, you die and it's fucking hell.
Let's just say she's like, "Oh, take care of yourself. You don't want to be down here any sooner than you have to be." How just those words alone how haunting would those words be?
Yeah, that'd hang over my head for the rest of my life. I'd be like, what does that mean? Like, what?
Take care of yourself, baby.
What are you getting at? Well, where? Like where?
It was like your
We're even on the good side. We're up high, and still you don't want to come here. Well, man, that would be rough.
Yeah. Fuck
What
you,
if, like,
Grandma.
like during your 20 seconds.
One July, at least, Grandma.
Yeah, like give me something.
Like during your 20 seconds, like I kept calling, so like it never drops out during call waiting. Like every time she goes to entry, it's like it just drops out and you can't
Future,
hear.
we see Deadwood.
Yeah.
You watch this week's Deadwood?
I just got done watching Deadwood for the 8th time. Did you ever see when Johnny made that face?
Would you want to know what it was like on the other side, or who would you call?
I can call anyone.
Fuck Fuck yeah, it's
I
$1
can
million.
call
You can call anyone.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'd call Jesus. You know?
Ooh, I don't think that's...
Can't call him? He's busy?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's like calling.
He's gonna have
you're not
more
gonna
answers
get
than
through,
Quinn's fucking
but you're not
grandmother.
going to get through, though.
Somebody else is talking to
probably
him?
everybody's going to be calling Jesus.
Not Quinn.
But I mean, but
His
think
fucking
about it. If
grandma's got
everybody
all the
can do
answers.
it, everybody would call Jesus, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be like, his line would be full from now until eternity.
Yeah. I'd be put on the back burner, I bet.
Exactly.
Because I'm calling for my own purposes.
Exactly.
Because I'll be like, how's it look for me, Jesus? Is it too late?
The Brenda Morocco and the class kids and the
other
animals, that
charity
wasn't
pots.
enough. I got to do more? Really? Jesus.
I mean,
Think-
we just wanted to put stuff on Bandcamp. My knee hurts, Jesus. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would call somebody I knew, because especially if I only have 20 seconds.
No, I said,
Who is this?
$1 million and
Unlimited time?
No, you get an hour.
An hour.
An hour's a long time.
Maybe, could they tell the future?
Do they know
I think they see just what, I don't think they could see into the future. I wouldn't think the dead can see into the future.
But they have a perspective that you don't have.
Right.
Maybe I could call Edison and be like, were there any other cool inventions that you had that you never got to invent? Give me the fucking schematics.
I mean, I'm sure he's been
Why would he?
surpassed by
I don't think
give
he'd
some
hang
of
up
the
in your,
money
he'd
to,
hang up in your face.
You'd hang up on me?
Yeah.
He
Dick.
shit would be so outdated by now anyway, anything he invented.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he'd be like a light bulb that could last 200 hours or some shit like that. Waste your time.
Fucking stupid Edison. Let me think. Do I have any relatives that I like?
I'd just rather not do it. What good's going to come from it? No good.
Well, let's say it is like, oh, it's wonderful up here. Oh, we can't wait to see
You
you.
should kill yourself. This sounds like Edgar.
It's just your father in the next room whispering around the corner.
Counting $1 million.